Have you ever felt like someone drains your energy? Have you ever felt like someone's mere presence makes the room heavier? Like their existence sucks the energy out of a space, even if they haven't said or done anything overt? You might not fully understand it, but deep down there's this nagging feeling that something's off. Evil, or a toxic person, doesn't announce itself with loud noises or wear a scary mask. They might smile at you, speak kindly, and seem perfect at first glance. But in reality, they're slowly consuming you, manipulating, controlling, and draining you bit by bit. Not through brute force, but by eroding your self-confidence, making you question your reality and stealing your inner peace without you even realizing it. In Stoic philosophy, we learn to protect our minds from manipulation by distinguishing what we can control from what we can't. One of the most crucial skills you can develop in life is spotting toxic people before they sink their claws into you. Evil is rarely obvious at first, but it always leaves clues. The truth is, there are unmistakable red flags, clear signs that reveal who's manipulating you or trying to exploit you. If you learn to recognize them, you can expose these people before they hurt you. In this video, I'll share 6 dangerous signs that unmask the toxic, manipulative, even demonic people around you. This knowledge won't just spare you pain. It'll help you reclaim your inner strength and protect your peace. So before we begin, if you're ready to safeguard your mental energy and make wiser choices, consider subscribing. More videos are coming soon on how to identify and deal with toxic people, including narcissists. Now let's begin. Sign number 1. They always make you feel like you're the problem. A mind that doubts itself is easy to manipulate, and toxic people know this all too well. They don't need threats or force to control you. They just slowly plant seeds of doubt until you stop trusting yourself and rely on them to interpret reality. This is gaslighting, one of the most dangerous forms of manipulation. It starts subtly. You express frustration about something and they say, "You're overreacting." You bring up a past conversation and they flat out deny it happened. You recall hurtful words they said and they laugh, "You're too sensitive." Over time, your brain starts spinning. Was I imagining things? Am I blowing this out of proportion? And that's the trap. Their goal isn't just to deny facts, it's to make you lose trust in your own perception of reality. Someone who truly cares will try to understand you even if they disagree. A toxic person? They don't want resolution, they want control. The more confused you are, the more power they gain. Imagine this. You're in an argument, certain of your stance. You remember every word, every detail. But suddenly the other person twists events, making you feel like you're misremembering or just don't get it. Now, you're not defending your opinion, you're defending your grip on reality itself. How to handle this? Stoicism teaches us to trust our minds, stand firm in facts, and never let anyone rewrite our reality. Gaslighting destroys that certainty, making you seek their validation for what you already know. If you're in a relationship where you're always the problem, where your feelings are minimized and events reshaped to make you look weak, that's a major red flag. You don't owe loyalty to someone who warps your sense of self. Remember, you're not crazy, you're not overreacting, you don't need anyone's permission to trust yourself. Sign number 2. They lie constantly and twist the truth. Trust is the foundation of any real relationship, and toxic people don't care. They lie not out of necessity, but because they enjoy it. To them, lying isn't just a tool, it's a lifestyle. At first, their lies might seem small, exaggerations here, misremembered details there. But over time, it becomes a pattern. They say something with absolute confidence today, then deny it tomorrow, acting like you're the one mistaken. When confronted, they attack. You're too sensitive, no, you misunderstood, or you're imagining things. And that's the trap. Toxic people don't just lie, they reshape reality around you, making you doubt your own memories. One moment you're sure, the next, you're lost in a fog of confusion. This isn't accidental, it's a strategy. A confused mind is easier to control. Ask yourself, have they lied for no reason? Do they seem to enjoy it? Because for them, lying isn't about avoiding consequences, it's a power game. They test your limits, seeing how much they can manipulate you. And every time you forgive their lies, you hand them more control over your mind, emotions, and perception. Worst of all, they feel no guilt. Stoicism teaches that a clear mind is essential for a virtuous life. If someone in your life lies constantly, that's not just a bad habit, it's a danger sign. Every interaction becomes a mental battlefield, leaving you exhausted, drained, and unsure what's real. And that's exactly what they want. How to protect yourself. Don't justify their behavior. Don't make excuses for them. Ask, do I doubt my own reality around them? If the answer is yes, don't ignore it. Walk away. Protect your mind. Trust your gut. A toxic person will never give you the truth. It's up to you to see it for yourself. Sign number 3. They constantly criticize you but never acknowledge your wins. There's a special kind of poison that doesn't kill you fast. It weakens you slowly, drop by drop. It's the never-ending criticism that doesn't build you up but diminishes you without you even noticing. This isn't blunt insults or outright attacks, it's more insidious. Backhanded compliments. Good job, but it could have been better. Moving goalposts. No matter how much you achieve, they shift the standard. Comparisons. Yeah, but someone else did it faster, better. Imagine working tirelessly on a project, pouring in weeks of effort, only to share your success and hear, well, it's not that impressive. Or worse, they dismiss it entirely and pivot to their accomplishments. This isn't constructive criticism, it's strategic erosion. They don't want you to feel capable, they want you dependent on their approval. Stoic wisdom. The Stoics teach that your worth isn't defined by others' opinions, but even the strongest minds can crack under constant negativity. Toxic people exploit this. While they tear you down, they inflate themselves. Not because they're superior, but because they need to feel superior. Ask yourself, do they only point out flaws? Do you feel not enough around them? If yes, remember, their words don't define you. Growth doesn't require their permission. Sign number 4. They play the victim in every situation. Life is hard for everyone. But while resilient people take responsibility, toxic people weaponize victimhood. Their failures? Someone else's fault. Their struggles? The world's injustice. They demand sympathy but reject solutions. At first, it seems like they just need support, but soon you notice their problems never improve. They refuse accountability. If you set boundaries, you become the villain. The trap. They guilt trip you into enabling them. The moment you say, maybe you could try they attack. You don't understand, you're so selfish. Stoic response. Your responsibility is to your peace, not their excuses. Ask, do I constantly apologize for them? Do I feel drained after interactions? If yes, walk away. You can't fix someone who refuses to change. Sign number 5. They thrive on drama. Most people avoid conflict. Toxic people live for it. They stir chaos with calculated comments. Plant rumors disguised as just being honest. Watch the fallout like it's entertainment. Example: at a family gathering, they innocently bring up a sensitive topic. Suddenly everyone's arguing while they sit back enjoying the show. Why they do it? Chaos equals control. They want you emotional and off balance. Stoic defense: don't engage. Their power dies when you stay calm. Gray rock method: be as interesting as a gray rock. Give them nothing to feed on. Sign number 6. They have zero empathy. The clearest sign of evil? A lack of empathy. You're grieving? Everyone goes through this. You're excited? Why are you so loud? They ignore your pain or make it about them. The truth: toxic people see others as tools. Your feelings are irrelevant unless they can use them to manipulate you. Final Stoic lesson: your peace is priceless. If someone consistently dismisses your humanity, cut them off. Closing thought: evil isn't always obvious, but now you know the 6 signs. Gaslighting, pathological lying, relentless criticism, eternal victimhood, drama addiction, empathy deficit. Your mission: protect your energy, trust your gut, and remember, you don't owe anyone access to your life.